completely. But what do? It's not you. But what does most people do? They don't know. They go and they register their car. Guess what happens? The bank puts the car registration puts a lien on it. It belongs now because you're such a baby. You got to go Oh, please, can you give us? No. The moment you sign for that loan, your signature is the money. It's paid. Try to tell people that. They don't want to hear it. And the powers that be know that, and that's why they laugh at us. But I'm doing it. That's how I'm paying mine. And I'm ready to go to court with that. I'm with that caterpillar butterfly effect also came an enormous freedom, a knowing. A person that's not afraid to die is very dangerous. You cannot control me because I'm not going with anybody who's offering me slavery or to be submitted. What's our plan? What's your plan? And I hear the plan. Okay, next. What plan have you got? Because I know now. You can't put me back in the bottle. I am amazing. And I'm free. And I'm not paying for anything to live on the planet I was born on. And I'm not going to pay for stuff that you made a deal with the people that if they use the resources, the water, the wood, the air, they use all our stuff and now they want us to pay. Well, there's a law that was made. Alongside of the benefits and privileges were titles and rights. So I say to them, I love you. Thank you very much. I'm leaving this one, and I'm giving all your membership cards back. Thank you. And now I'm going to do this, and that's legal, and that's what I've done. I filed a UCC and a PPSA.
Explain to the viewers what a UCC is.
A Uniform Commercial Code since Roman period. Folks, we're already in the New World Order. It's not coming. It's always been here. And the Uniform Commercial Code is when you look at your name in capital letters, makes you a corporation. Canada's a corporation. My name was a corporation until I filed that and took control of my trust fund. Okay? I trademarked my name so the police and nobody can use my name without my permission. And I registered it in Washington. And then I came to Great Canada and I did a PPSA. Same goal, I built another tier. I also have the power of attorney. You must do that and become a secured creditor.
You've brought a few of your works. Could you talk to us about it?
Oh, yes. Okay. Well, this is my family in the industry. However, we have more members, but it's these two that came along with me. This is my son, Freddie James, and my daughter, Rosalind Hunt. And this CD, you can find it on Orchard website if you're interested. But it is sort of like compilation of stuff that we like. We produced it. We put on it what we want. So this is a CD that I produced in Kazakhstan. It's called Kazakhstan Can Dance, and they can. Wonderful group of people, very talented. When I first landed there, I thought they were Chinese. Can you imagine my arrogance? Everybody I see with, it's like people, they see black people, they think we're all from the same place. No. Or they see white people, they think that they're all from the same place, bad, or, been slave owners and misconceptions. But I'm sort of proud of that one because that was in a place where I really love. This particular one is a compilation. It's called Volume 1. We're doing Volume 2 right now. But it's of all the stuff that my fans sent to me that I had recorded. And I didn't even have a copy of it. But people collected that from all over the world and sent it to me. And we made a CD. See, that's kind of old picture.
So you're still active in the business?
Yes, I am. I still am because the tones, we're lights, colors, and sound.
You like to you like you like to sing.
Yes,
Of course.
but that's what feeds us.
What inspired you? Any singers that especially inspired you when you were growing up or later in life?
Yes. Was like I said, my mentor was Minnie Rippleton, Nancy Wilson, George Benson was our guitar player, so he wasn't singing then, but Donny Hathaway was the vocalist. And we had Jose Feliciano, and of course Frank Sinatra, and Nat King Cole, and Sarah Vaughan, Morgana King, and coming on up, I mean, Stevie Wonder, and my Michael, who I've known since he was 5 years old, Michael Jackson, and with the Jacksons, his fathers, I worked with them on tour because they were a singing group, and but these were excellent, not just vocalists, they were stylists in those days, and the lyrics had significance. It told a story, but it made you feel hope. It made you feel good because you could follow it, you could identify with it, and it didn't lead you to a disastrous end or suggest something that would make you stir you up to kill yourself or somebody else. I mean, it was an amazing time for music. And John Lennon, I'm just beginning to feel the impact and appreciation for him. Jeanette Renaud, I love this woman. I mean,
Have you worked with her?
Not really, but
Would you like to?
she's amazing.
She is.
What a voice. I didn't understand one word, but the emotions and the feelings in her voice, oh my God. Anita Baker, Marvin Gaye, my son, Freddie James, my daughter, Ross Hunt. The list, we could go on up until we got into this era where we are now, where it doesn't matter if you sing off key. What you're singing is disgusting. Unless you're almost naked and dancing like a hoochie mama, nobody's paying attention, which is just mindless. And yeah, folks, I am saying that, and I have a right to. I live on this planet also. These airwaves belong to me as well. And polluting them like that with these, you can't even go to a concert anymore because it's once every year, but it's disgusting. It's like some sort of freak show. And
Anybody in particular you're thinking of?
oh, I can name some, like Gaga is one. And I'm not too thrilled about Beyonce these days, and Rihanna. I mean, when I was growing up, for black artists, we dressed like men and women. We had on suits and dresses. We had some dignity. But what is happening now? It's just unbelievable.
What about rap music?
I like some of it, but I'm for Tupac. But you know what, folks? If you want to find out who was wholesome, run down the list of who's dead. And you'll find out that these people, when you go and listen to their stuff, you'll find out that they had a positive message. Oh, yeah.
Anita Winehouse?
Amy
Winehouse,
I believe, was
yeah.
sacrificed.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I really do.
We seem to lose him young.
Yeah, and if people would connect the dots, they will start to see a different picture as to just simply saying, oh, she was troubled. What a great way for it to go. Come on now. I mean, it's like I've got in my group about 20 people this year from age 28 to 40 that has died from only 3 different things that they're diagnosed with. Now, I'm talking about the chemtrails. And the chemtrails are full of barium and all kind of DNA and all kind of stuff that is just devastating our land. Hook that with Monsanto, and you got a cocktail when you get your vaccination and take some of that medication, you're done. And when you die, they're going to say, well, he had, Lauren, he had bad sinuses. They know the sheepo is going to give the answer to why you died. This is ridiculous. How come we're building more pharmaceuticals and clinics when you think that 2011 we would be curing cancer and also, why are we building more pharmaceuticals and clinics? Nobody's connecting the dot. And you don't really call this medical a program here in Canada or anywhere else a real program. You go in emergency and you leave with worse than you went with. The doctors are just falling over. This is a joke.
If you ever get to see one.
Thank you. 2 days later, this planet has turned into a zoo. And people need to start connecting dots and wake up. Because I can guarantee you this. Folks, do your research. There is not one success story on this planet except for the people who think they control it. And they're about to be removed. But they're the only ones that don't go to war, don't pay taxes, don't get sick, look like they get younger by the days. Wake up, people. Wake up, for heaven's sakes, and start connecting the dots. And free yourself. Take back your power. Remember who you are. Why did you come here? What are you doing here and where are you going?
What is there in the future for you? Professionally?
Well,
start professionally?
Professionally, I'm not interested because it's not going anywhere.
I see that you sing with your family.
And I'm proud of that. That's why I brought this. But as far as thinking I'm going to do something with this, the way the system is set up, I would have to be an idiot. And none of you are going to make it. Not unless you change this whole thing. I don't mean patch it up by picketing for food stamps or picketing for coupons. I'm talking about the whole thing is damaged. It's sick and it's finished. Get rid of it. It ain't about a party. Like in America, you get Democrats and Republicans. Like nobody else has got any thinking ability. You are being deceived and hoodwinked. Okay, wake up. We don't need to be in a nanny state. You can control yourself. Universal law says cause no harm. Go and look up universal laws. Not the 10 Commandments where you got a God that gave you your own rights, gave you free will, but then they gave you 10 Commandments. Oh, by the way, take this booklet with you. We want you to, how ridiculous is that? Thou shalt not. Everything that thou shalt not, the controllers are doing it. They're killing. They're sleeping with everybody. They're lying. They're doing all. Wake up, people. We came here to experiment and on a mission at the same time. A lot of spirits didn't get a body. And they would love to be to know what it feels like to walk on the ground, to inhale the air. This is a vacation luxury planet. Other beings were coming here for the holidays and vacations. They're still living among us, and they always will. They don't communicate with us because we're violent and dumbed down. But wake up.